we roll to green here at Gateway in St. Louis. We are racing, and Will Power has a good start, has the lead from his teammate McLaughlin. Malukas takes the move already and takes third from Pato O'Ward.
Close running there between Newgarden and Colton Herta. Now side by side, Malukas up into second place, and now he's pressuring Power for the lead.
Malukas on the inside. Malukas will have the lead. End of lap one. David Malukas getting it done early, and if you want a sign of intent, that is it right there from Little Dave.
Not so fast as Will Power comes back and takes a look, but decides to tuck in. Remember, these two crashed right here last year, battling for position, but Malukas, maybe a bit of payback with that move, getting forceful early. He looks strong.
Deja vu all over again for those two as Armstrong on the inside of Newgarden attempted in turn 3. We see some of those cars running up high, almost 3 wide here. That's Connor Daly making a huge move on the outside of turn 4.
And a huge leap, started all the way down in 15th place as Herta now puts the move on as well. Keep your eyes on Connor Daly, already up to 8th. He loves an oval, he loves a short course oval. Punchy at Indy, punchy here today as now Kirkwood takes a look on the inside of Armstrong.
You know, we thought that cooler track temperature was going to lead to this good side-by-side racing, and it is absolutely playing out, especially for Connor Daly, one of the strongest drivers historically here, Kevin, and now he's going past Newgarden, a 5-time winner.
Boom! That's the one.
He was afraid he wasn't going to be able to find a path, but he said, as soon as I can get to that high line, I'm going big early. He felt this weekend like he could win.
Kev, we've got a caution out. We've got a driver in the wall, and I think that's Devlin DiFrancesco.
Just a little too much, little too late.
Through the final corner and down the start-finish stretch, we are green, we are racing once again. Keep your eyes out for that purple car of Connor Daly, who was on the move before, as Scott McLaughlin has a look at Will Power up ahead, and we're 2 wide, 3 wide as Alexander Rossi has a look on the inside.
That yellow and black car is Colton Herta getting aggressive, and all of a sudden Connor Daly pops out and makes a move on Marcus Armstrong. Connor Daly now up 9 positions in 6th place. What a run.
Oh, and that is Will Power up into the wall.
Running in second place, we were just talking about it, a 3.5-second gap to David Malukas, and terminal damage to the number 12.
How is AJ Foyt doing against Team Penske?
Nice.
It looked pretty good, but maybe not good enough as McLaughlin got out and a car's on fire.
And again, it's an ECR, and that is the car of Rasmussen. So Malukas third on track, but second in the race. Will need to get past that orange and black McLaren quickly. He makes the move to the inside so that he can go hunting back after Scott McLaughlin.
McLaughlin cleanly in the front as we see 2, almost 3 wide there mid-pack. Everyone just trying to get a sense with their new tires, get them up to temperature, full fuel again. Fanning out Josef Newgarden down below the white line on the back straight, trying to get around Lundgaard.
Malukas slid up high. Newgarden stayed low, and now gonna go low.
Newgarden to put the move for second place on David Malukas. Takes that away from him.
Oh, huge accident. Josef Newgarden upside down on the front straight.
Absolutely massive. Josef Newgarden is upside down on the straight.
ARMR safety team jumps immediately over the wall to talk to the driver.
We're hearing he's radioed in and is okay.
Oh no, so he got up into the marbles, into that spent rubber on his own, damaged the car, and you a passenger as a driver at that moment.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And Josef absolutely nowhere to go. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen anything like that on a short oval.
Not at all. God, he could have easily cleared the pit wall.
Then O'Ward will take them back to green, and immediately looking racy is David Malukas, who goes to have a look on the inside of Carl Kirkwood down into turn 1, but O'Ward holds the lead. Malukas moves on Kirkwood. Malukas takes P3, and McLaughlin will hope to go through with him as we have contact behind between McLaughlin and Herta.
I think that's Ferrucci and Herta getting together side by side, but miraculously they both continue. How about Connor Daly up 13 positions and going for the lead to the high side?
He's been working that top explained all night long. The 5 of Award goes to defend, but Connor doesn't care. He can roll it up high. Can he do it here in 1 and 2?
Keeps his foot stuck in, goes around the long way. Will have to go around the long way, but Award keeps the lead, and Daly goes with him now. Around the outside once again. Award will have to defend on the inside, but Daly will want to go around the high side, keeping his foot in again, and still Award holds him off.
Pato Award coming out of the pits. Where is Connor Daly? That's
right
the battle
there.
right now, but Pato Award has made it in front of Connor Daly with a good gap. And look at Kirkwood. What a stop for the Andretti team.
Absolutely sensational, and Malukas will look to get around him, use the extra heat that he has.
He's high!
Oh, no,
He's high!
He's up into the barrier. And the yellow out immediately. And that's great to see.
The car looks to be going fairly straight. I'm not sure if he made hard enough contact to bend anything.
As now we go back to green and a little bit of a check-up through the final corner. Award makes the move. Kirkwood goes to the outside. Daly has McLaughlin behind him as well. And Santino Ferrucci getting a little bit squirrely.
And there's contact. That's Rinus VK on the outside. David Malukas down low, but he held on to it. Both of those cars got held up.
4 wide as there's damage to Alex Palou, or maybe he's just on the oil dry. I take that back. Palou's car's okay. Now they're 3 wide. Colt Herta almost crashes.
Huge save from Herta. Contact mid-corner, pitched him sideways. That slowed up more cars off of 4. We're looking at 4 wide into 1.
And up on the inside comes Robert Schwartzman. Quick stop for Kirkwood. Gets back out and on his way.
Will, you make an excellent point. Looking at the timing screen, Callum Ilott is only 17 seconds back of Scott Dixon, running in 7th place and last pitted on lap 204. If he saves a bit of fuel, he might be able to make it as Kyle Kirkwood comes back out.
This is a critical outlap now.
Pato Award comes in as well as Scott Dixon will blend out. We'll keep an eye on where Dixon blends to Kyle Kirkwood.
There is Kirkwood, there's Pato Award, and way behind is Dixon.
It is getting close, less than a second now as he dives to pit lane. He's not going to make it. Kyle Kirkwood inherits the lead.
Kyle Kirkwood will lead, but he has Lundgaard ahead of him. How much can Lundgaard play the rear gunner, try to slow Kirkwood down to allow Award into the mix? White flag. 1 lap to go until we see the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag, and Kyle Kirkwood leads the way. The man who, other than Alex Palou, is the only driver to have won races this season.
Here comes Rasmussen. Here he comes.
Street tracks as Rasmussen does take a look at Award, but Award gets to the inside of Kiffin Simpson. It will be Kyle Kirkwood, who has only ever won on the streets.
Baby, let's go,
no
boys.
more. He is an oval winner. Kyle Kirkwood wins again. A phenomenal drive.
Go, boys. Great race.
Up next, it's the Expel Grand Prix at Road America, Sunday, June 22nd at 1:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox.